Hey man, I just wanted to sit down and talk for a minute. You know, this losing thing has really been tough for all of us, and I know you have to think long term as well. But if there's any way we could get some immediate help, we could really use it, man. Really.
We're all in this together, and trust me, the losses aren't easy for any of us. I've been looking at some potential moves we might make, but I certainly trust your opinion. Do you have some suggestions of players we should target?
So Calvin is going to be taking a look at a few players that he wishes that he wants to play with. As we're going to look at a bunch of centers. Hopefully we can place Roy Hibbert, who has not been performing too well this season. Looking at Anthony Davis, some great players, maybe some young players that we can get, but hopefully we can get some of these
Definitely
guys.
some good names there. Let me see what I can do.
No doubt. All right, well, thank you. And good talk, man. I'll see you later.
Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Crowbar again, and today we got some more Calvin Cambridge and my career here on NBA 2K14. And you guys are probably wondering, Cambridge is the starter? What happened? Well, guys, unfortunately, my Elgato screwed up about like 8 games in my files. So it's pretty much the last 4 games that I was as the 6th man, and it was my first starting game, which it didn't go too well. I only scored like 20 points or something like that. I had a couple turnovers. But the game after that was against the 76ers, and I ended up getting my first double-double. And at first, I was really upset about that because I thought a double-double would have been really fun to show you. But I've played maybe 4 or 5 games since then, and I've gotten a double-double in every game. So I'm starting to get a lot more assists in this game, which is great, and it's feeling pretty good. So unfortunately, you guys cannot see my first start, which kind of sucks. It was against the Boston Celtics, so you guys unfortunately missed that, but you guys still get to see this game. It is against the Charlotte Bobcats in game number 15, I believe. As we're going to pull up this 2-pointer, and we are going to end up sinking it. So off to a good start so far, getting 3 assists, 2 points. But as you guys know, before the game, Calvin went to go speak with his general manager, and he is not happy with losing. He knows that the Pacers are a good team. They were in the conference finals of the Heat last year, and they almost won. So they know that they're a lot better than being under 500. So he decided to go talk to his GM, telling him that they need immediate help, as he is not happy with losing. And the GM immediately responds saying, okay, give us some players that you think that would help. So obviously we're not going to want any point guards because we want to be the centerpiece point guard. Shooting guard we're pretty good at, as we got Paul George there. And we got decent forwards, but the thing that I did not like is the center. Roy Hibbert, of course, he did decent this game. He made most of our shots, but a lot of the time when we pass it to Hibbert, he ends up missing a lot of shots. And you guys are gonna see that later in this game. I might forget to point out, but we ended up taking a shot. We ended up missing it. Hibbert did not go for the rebound at all, which is pretty frustrating because that could have decided the game for us. But Cambridge is going to end up passing this out to Granger. Granger, he is going to cross over. He is going to lay this one up there. 4 assists on the day for Cambridge. But like I was saying, so we decided to look at a bunch of centers. We ended up looking at Dwight Howard, I believe, Andrew Bynum, maybe Andrew Bogut, as we just went through a bunch of centers that we thought would help. I think we went through a few power forwards even. Or no, I think it's small forwards, because we are not happy with David West. He ended up missing a couple shots. But who knows, maybe we'll get one of those. I know Hibbert is pretty good in real life, but just in this game he's not doing too well, and we probably need some immediate help, because what I like to do is I like to pass it into the paint to our center. That's really where I get a majority of my assists from. I really don't get it from our 3-pointers like Danny Granger and Paul George at all. Except for right here, as when we pass it out to Danny Granger right behind us, who is going to hit the 3-pointer that is going to be 5 assists on the day. But yeah, hopefully we can get one of the guys that we requested, and maybe we can make our way to a championship this season. But I didn't really touch base on how I'm going to be doing the teams, but my goal is to kind of play as much seasons as possible, and I want to win a championship with most teams as possible. So I'm going to try and stay with the Pacers for as long as possible, try and win a championship. I'm going to go to a couple other good key contender teams, and try and get a championship with them, and then usually when I'm done with the good contenders, I might go to a bad team and I'm going to try and turn around that team. But it'll be a lot of fun. I don't know how many seasons I'm going to be able to get done because career modes do get boring after a while. Even MLB 13 The Show is only able to play like 3 or 4 seasons because I got bored with it pretty quickly. And I think it's because I played with one team for a long time. This game is a little bit easier to get on a new team as you just got to request a trade, and it's a lot harder in MLB 13 The Show. But that's a different topic. On to the next topic. What I want to talk about briefly is next gen, and I want to talk about a little bit about NBA. So NBA 2K14 trailer was just released a little while, like a couple days ago, and let me say that game just looks amazing graphically wise. And live trailer was released on Friday, and a lot of people are bashing it because of the graphics and because they're not up to par with 2K. But I think it really depends on gameplay. Who knows? Live could be in a very fun game to play. It could be very realistic, and maybe the graphics won't matter. But if 2K can step up the game, maybe improve on some of the AI issues that need to be addressed, and maybe address on a couple other things, I think that 2K could win this. I still don't know which game I'm going to get yet. Getting PS4 on release date, so I'm going to pre-order a couple games for that, but I'm still just not sure of what game I'm going to get. So maybe you guys can leave in the comment section below if you guys are getting next gen. Which NBA game are you guys going to go for? Are you guys going to go for 2K? Or are you guys going to go for NBA Live 14? Or maybe you guys are huge basketball fans and maybe you guys are going to go for both games. A couple of my friends are doing that. So leave below which console you're getting, just if you're getting the PS4 or the Xbox, and which NBA game you're getting if you're getting the next gen and an NBA game at release. But as you guys remember, we were up by a pretty decent margin in the first quarter. I think we were up by like 12 or 13. And we're going to extend the lead a little bit more now, as we're going to end up giving us a 12-point lead. But Charlotte is slowly starting to come back, and Cambridge thought coming into this game that this would be a nice breather game. We could start to get back on a win streak, as we have been struggling lately, as Cambridge is going to draw the foul out there. And on the first shot, he's going to end up missing it to the left, as the second shot he does end up missing also. So Cambridge driving up once again. He's going to pass this out to David West. David West is going to miss the layup, as that's a tough shot. He should have probably made that, though. Cambridge passes out to David West once again. He's going to end up making this shot. We're going to end up getting to triple digits. Now it's 102 to 102. We're going to end up getting the steal on Kemba Walker. We are driving up now. 24 seconds left. It's a tie game. We've already got a double-double again. Cambridge out to Danny Granger. We're going to go out to the right to Granger. We've got the open shot. We're going to take it. And this one's not a good release. We're going to end up missing it. 12 seconds left. We're guarding our man right now. Al Jefferson. He is going to drive up. He is going to end up taking the shot, and he's going to make it with a second left. 104 to 102. So now we're going to go for the inbound pass as we call for timeout. Can Cambridge get the ball and possibly give his team the lead? Cambridge trying to get open. He cannot get open. This one's to be to Paul George. Paul George with the turnaround J, and it's missed. And the Bobcats are going to upset the Pacers. As now that's going to steam Cambridge up even more, as that's a win that they probably should have got, as the Bobcats are definitely not the best in the league. So yeah, that just sucks. But
team couldn't get the win, but you played a pretty good individual game. Is bittersweet the right description for how you're feeling right now?
Nah, not at all. I can't be happy when we lose. Even if I score 50 or drop a triple-double or something, it really loses all the excitement if it's not part of a win. I do feel like I was playing the way I want to out there, and that's good, but it's only a small part of the picture. There's so much more going on to consider. Individual performance only gets you so far.
hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like, leave some comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.